Every time you say that on the camera, I'm like, make it like, what the?
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Udders of the Island. Gabe and I sailed all the way from Florida to Haiti and lived to talk about it, so we decided to make a show where we share our experiences in Haiti and on Île Vache and compare them to life as we know it in the States. First thing we want to mention would be a Happy New Year's to our friends and family back home. In Haiti, it's also their Independence Day, so we got to spend New Year's Eve here and see how Haiti celebrates its Independence Day, which Gabriel can elaborate.
Well, wait, I was not. On their Independence Day in Haiti, they are required to basically pull an all-nighter and stay up all night for their Independence Day.
National all-nighter. Like, we don't have that in the U.S.
No.
We don't have a holiday. Now, we all choose to do all-nighters for various things. But Haiti, like, they actually, like, that's what everyone does. Everybody. Nobody goes to sleep. They even have a particular meal that they prepare for, like, 4 or 5 in the morning that they eat. It's like a pumpkin spice soup. So, anyway, I guess we can tackle the elephant in the room, Udders of the Island, and why we named our show that. The name Île Vache means cow island or island of the cow in French, and so we just thought it would be kind of like a comedic thing to have a play on words with Udders of the Island, considering we're on Île Vache. Maybe we relate ourselves to the udder,
Yeah,
because we're like
white
and we don't know what we're talking about, so we're just uttering stuff. We had a riot making the little U logo with the little udder nipples.
the teats.
The teats, as we say, or some people say. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's the name of our show, Udders of the Island. Okay. The reason why we're here in the first place is because my parents have been taking care of an orphanage in Haiti for the past 8 years. It's turned into less of a charity thing and more into, like, this is their family. They've really grown on them, and it's gotten so serious to the point where my parents decided that they wanted to move from the United States and live in Haiti full time and just live there and take care of the orphanage, live with the orphanage, and do all of that. So Gabe and I are along for the adventure, and this is why we will be able to bring these videos to you guys back at home so you can see how we're all doing, how my parents are doing, and see all the adventures we have. How we got here.
Last December, we actually departed from Rhode Island in our sailboat to come down to Haiti. We went through just crazy storms and blizzards and just crazy things happened.
Freaking whacked.
Open the damn bridge!
We got Eventually, we got to the ICW in Virginia, which is this really calm little river that takes us right down the coast to Florida. And from there, we crossed the Lake Okeechobee in the middle of Florida and fit a 49, 50-foot mast under a 48-foot bridge.
Are we gonna make it?
Oh!
Whoa! That's like a centimeter.
It's like by like not even an inch.
Are you recording that?
And eventually we made it to Steinhatchee, Florida.
Now, Steinhatchee, Florida is where Captain Raymond lives. He is this really cool redneck pirate captain guy who's been actually sailing to and from Haiti and Florida for the past 30 years. He's actually lived in Haiti for longer than Gabe and I have been alive. And so My dad and him became friends, and he knows of this place that we are now called Île Vache, where it's really safe to anchor our boats for now. And so we teamed up with him. We created a fleet, and our mission was to get to Florida to meet up with him to then go to Haiti. We thought the hard part was over, once we got to Steinhatchee, and we made preparations to leave Steinhatchee and go to Haiti. However, there were some unfortunate circumstances, and we had to turn around halfway to Haiti, somewhere along Cuba. We had to turn around and go back home. And unfortunately, we left on a one-way ticket, so returning back, we had nothing to turn back to. It was really, really hard 6 months for all of us. We had to raise more support, gather and store more food, and somehow make more money to afford all the gas again, because we had to spend a lot of gas just getting to where we had to get to in order to turn around. It ended up working out for the best because we made some awesome new friends down in Steinhatchee. Shout out to
the Haig
Haigs.
family.
We made a music video for them. Gabe was part of their band for a while, and their parents, Pastor George and his wife, they're just awesome people. And they don't stop feeding you. Almost every time we'd see Pastor George, he would ask, "Are you hungry?
Are you hungry?"
But anyway, it was really nice. It was something that turned a really bittersweet, like, oh man, this sucks, to awesome departure from Steinhatchee the second time. When we finally came to Île Vache, it took you guys a really hard 11 days. It took them 11 days to get here. It took me 9 days. And Captain Raymond made it here in 7 days. And I think the Olive Tav, Gabe got the brunt of things because they had no autopilot. They had to have a human being hold the helm 24/7 for 11 days straight. On my boat, it was myself, Kara, my wife, and Zachary, who's here with us now. He helped crew the boat we're on now, called the Hazak. It's a little 30-foot vessel, and we had a little autopilot, so it was hard, but there were times where we could turn on the autopilot and just chill out a little bit, relax. But we finally made it to Île Vache, and we're so excited. We're ready to get this show on the road for you guys. A little bit about Île Vache. Île Vache has the same culture and the same personality as you would see in Haiti, except for there's no devastation. Despite the fact that there's no poverty here, you also don't really need much to survive at all. So it's really laid back. We call it island time. We're on island time all the time. And it's just very chill. Our expenses here are gas, if we have to run our generators, and food. That's it. The island is very beautiful. There's a couple of resorts that we can go to get, like a soda or something like that. But for the most part, you can find anything around the island, from like snacks to little drinks that the islanders sell themselves. They also come up in their little canoes up to your boat and try to sell you fish and lobsters and all sorts of stuff. It's a little annoying at some point because they keep coming and coming, and they wake you up in the morning. Do you want to buy the coconut? Do you want to buy the fish? Do you want to buy the octopus? It's a cultural experience for us, and it's really interesting. And maybe one of these days we'll actually we'll buy one of their puffer fish. I've seen a puffer fish in one of their canoes. But to get our more substantial needs, we have to go to Lacaille, which is a 40-minute boat ride across the water into the mainland of Haiti. And that is where things get very crazy, because there's no dock. There's just a bunch of angry Haitians on little smaller boats, and they carry you and your stuff on the smaller boat up to this like seawall, where then there's other Haitians standing there fighting each other to grab you, the white person, on their backs, and they'll walk through the really dirty water and place you onto dry land, and you're supposed to pay them I know it sounds crazy, but no matter how hard you try, you could not jump in that water even if you wanted to. Somebody will catch you and carry you onto land. They will not let you walk in the water. I don't think you would anyway if you'd seen it. But we compare it to New York's Wall Street, but with pennies. But once we're in Lakai, we can get all of our groceries, drinking water, you name it. We can, the whole banks, we can access funds there. Little complicated, but we can even have things mailed to us through the mainland of Haiti. But that's just kind of a brief summary of, you know, what it's like for us having to go into the mainland of Haiti. Just to kind of recap, this is just an intro of our channel. Eventually, we want to include the viewers, our family and friends. Gabe and I are going to do our best with the equipment that we have to go out, answer your questions, and film these experiences for you. And if we live to tell about it, we'll upload it on YouTube. Also, if you know anybody or you yourself are in Haiti or coming to Ile Vache or cruising by, send us a message, connect up with us. Maybe we'll have you as a guest on our show. I think it'd be really cool to hear another person's experience like we have. Or we can either, you know, show you around on the island if you're just cruising by and happen to see or hear about us on YouTube. Definitely come on down. Give us a visit, as long as you're not crazy or anything like that. Thank you so much for watching our introduction video. Smack the like button, press the thumb up button, share us on Facebook,
Twitter,
Tumblr, take a picture of our udder and put it on Instagram, subscribe to our channel, and we plan on having a more organized formula each week that goes by. We're going to try our best to get a video out every Friday. And that's our plan for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week.